Hi, everybody. Sam Kavaris in the Gate Sports Update. Hey, don't forget, all day today, on Monday, 94 cents for a 20-ounce Pepsi. Kind of a throwback deal to 25 years ago after the Jaguars' victory yesterday. And at all your local Gate stores on Wednesday, there's also that whole thing with the Yobi yogurt. All that's happening all day Wednesday, $3.99 for a full 8 ounce. They don't weigh it. It's called No Weigh Wednesday. So all that's happening at your local Gate store. Meanwhile, the Jaguars' victory obviously sends the team out on a good note. They win 6 games. They finished 6-10. Incredibly disappointing season. But with all of the distractions and all the things that went on this year, you wonder whether or not this team kind of self-destructed rather than had, was beaten, even though they were beaten 5 consecutive games by 17 points or more, which is an NFL record. This is a football team that's only had one winning season in the last 9 years, and that was in 2017 when they were one play away from going to the Super Bowl. So now what? Well, already been a bunch of at least alleged changes or at least interviews and so forth that have been happening in the NFL here on Black Monday, although one of the news reports is not about Doug Marrone. In fact, Marrone won't meet with Shad until at the earliest on Tuesday, and that's why I wanted to get this to you today. So you're looking at Ron Rivera signing with the Redskins. Mike McCarthy is still out there, although he's interviewed twice with the Panthers. Josh Daniels is going to talk to both the Browns and apparently the Panthers as well. Eric Bieniemy is going to get several interviews. The Jaguars are on no list so far here on Monday of potentially looking at coaches. So it's not unusual because Shad is a very private guy, very private kind of ownership group. They're not out there talking to the media all the time. So that's one thing. And also, he and Marrone had dinner together last Thursday. They were warm yesterday after the game, after the victory, in the just outside the locker room in the hallway. So we're talking about the potential, again, that these guys may be leading the team once again. I really liked what Doug said after the game yesterday when asked about it. He said, look, when I talked to Shad, I told him what I thought the vision of the future would be and how I would run it. He said, if Shad agrees with me, then I'm the right guy. If he doesn't, then I'm not the right guy. And that's kind of, to me, that's the core values that you've got to have if you're ever going to be successful. And I think Marrone has the opportunity to be that. He also said, and this was interesting, he also said, I think that there is a different road, a winning road that I can lead this team on. And that isn't a backhand to Tom Coughlin, but certainly gives you an idea that Marrone's got some slightly different ideas about what he would do as the head coach as opposed to what he's been able to do for the last 3 years. I don't know what's going to happen, but certainly he has a possibility to continue, he and Caldwell, to continue leading this team moving into the future. The Jaguars' schedule next year is set, at least the home and aways, as well as where they're going to draft. Right now, their first pick in the first round is in the 10th spot. More tomorrow, I'm sure, or maybe on the 1st. We'll talk about that then. Don't forget, 94-cent, 20-cent Pepsi at all of your local Gate stores. And coming up Wednesday, No Weigh Wednesday for Yobi yogurt at your local Gate locations. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Gate Sports Update.